Verifying your Meta account could be a daunting task. The steps are fairly easy, but if we make any minor mistakes, Meta may ask us to resubmit the documents again. Most of the process is done through Meta's AI, and sometimes this AI can make mistakes. So in order to eliminate any issues and make sure that we get the verification really quick, we need to follow a few steps to ensure that we get the verification really quick. Let's start. First, I'll need to go to this website on the screen, business.facebook.com, and then I'll click on Settings. Once I access the settings, I'll click on Business Portfolio Info, click on Edit, and then add the details according to my trade license. For example, if my company's name is Sanoflow L.L.C, and this is exactly how it's written on my trade license, I need to also do the same here. Although it may sound mundane, if my business name is written uppercase on my trade license, I'll need to also provide it the same way, Sanoflow L.L.C. I need to follow exactly how the name is written on my trade license and add it here in the legal name of business. I then choose the country, the street address. If your trade license has text in Arabic and English, you can provide Meta with the Arabic text at the top and then the rest of the English details at the bottom. Usually the Arabic text includes the property and street name. For the street address, we can add the locality or whatever details we have left. Town and city is Dubai. County or region is also Dubai. In the UAE specifically, we don't have postcodes, so we just use 4 zeros instead. That's completely okay. And then the business phone number. This business phone number needs to match what you have on your trade license. Meta will not contact this number. They will not send a code or whatever, unless you don't have access to your website, which is something different. But we recommend that you use exactly the number that you have on your trade license, even if it's provided by your PRO or whatever. This is just for verification purposes, and Meta will not contact it. Now, the most important piece here, in addition to the rest of the details, is the business website. So first off, Meta is going to go to the website and check that our business details are actually there. They will check the name of the website, the location, they will fetch the information and try to match them with the trade license and the information we provided here. Second, Meta is going to send us an OTP code to complete the verification process by sending the code to an email at this domain. So for example, if I have this domain, which is sanoflow.io, I'll need to have access to any email, it doesn't matter, info or dan@sanoflow.io, in order for me to be able to verify this account completely. This is the best way to ensure you get the verification quickly, and also Meta's preferred way and recommended way to ensure that you're the owner of this business. It's also good to provide the tax ID. If you don't have it, it's okay. It's not required. Please make sure that the rest of the details are the ones that are actually good. I'll click on save right now. All right. Now, if I go to the business verification status by clicking on view details, or if I click on security center, both take us to the same place. In this case, I'll just go to view details here. Okay, see, I'm in the security center. A lot of the times what you'll see is that your business is ineligible for verification, especially if you're using a new Meta business account. The reason is because you don't have any assets, especially WhatsApp account. So in case you're seeing that your business is ineligible for verification, you can check the WhatsApp account. You will most probably not have any active WhatsApp accounts, but that's okay. We'll do this step together. Stay on the Security Center page and let's go to Sanoflow to show you how you can add a WhatsApp account and then come here to complete your verification process. Go to Settings, Integrations, add channel, and then I'll click on add begin. So I'll need to make sure that I choose the correct account. So we always recommend that you use the same browser you're using to log into Meta. You'll need to log into Meta and Sanoflow at the same time so that both platforms communicate with each other. I'll click on continue and get started. Now, this page allows me to choose the business portfolio, the relevant one that we just updated the information. So in my case, it is the Sanoflow internal. You see that because I've added the details and the website, I can't edit them because they've already been taken care of inside of Meta. I don't need to worry about this, just choose the right business portfolio and click on next. We're doing this step because we're assuming you don't have a WhatsApp account. So most of the times what you're going to see is only create a WhatsApp business account as an option. You'll also see create a new WhatsApp business profile. So the business account is the parent of your WhatsApp account that your clients are going to see. Within this business account, you will be adding your templates, you will have the rating, you'll add your credit card. All of this information will be hosted under this and nested under your Meta business account. For the WhatsApp business profile, this is what your clients are going to see whenever they click on your profile picture and they want to see the rest of your details. Anything related to your WhatsApp business account, you'll be able to edit it from your Meta business account. And anything related to the WhatsApp business profile, you'll be able to edit it from Sanoflow. So in your case, you just choose create a WhatsApp business account and create a new WhatsApp business profile and click on next. So here I want to name my WhatsApp business account. We always recommend that you use your business name. So I'll go with Sanoflow LLC. We also recommend that you add API after. So whenever you need any support in the backend, we know that this account has been added through Sanoflow. The API keyword allows us to know that this account has been added by us. And then the WhatsApp display name, the WhatsApp business display name, is where you add the name that your clients are going to see on day to day. So also I'll go with Sanoflow, but instead of internal, I can just keep it Sanoflow, or I can add something else like platform or whatever. But I need to at least have the main keyword, the business name, in the name. I can't add a different name. I can't, for example, name my account Facebook because Meta does not allow it. Even though they may give me the chance to add the name right now, after a day or two, Meta is going to reject this name. This means my number will still be able to send messages, but my clients will not be able to see the name at the top of the profile. So that's why we choose the proper WhatsApp business display name, choose our category. If you can't see your category here, that's completely okay. Just click on other and then click on next. The only thing that matters here is that we created a WhatsApp account. So by clicking on next, Meta is going to create a WhatsApp account for me. I'll be able to see it under my Meta business account. And then the security center will allow me to verify the account. I got this error that I have a lot of WhatsApp accounts. That's completely okay. The next step is just clicking on next. Let me choose one of these accounts and show you how it looks. Assuming this is the account we want, delete the API. That's it. And then we click on next. So this is where you want to stop. You can keep this page open. It's okay. But the aim of this video is to show you how to verify your account. That's why we're going to jump back to Meta, complete the verification, and then we can add our number again. I'll go to Security Center again. I'll hit refresh, and then I should be able to see that Meta allows me to complete my verification. In your case, it will say start verification. You click on it. It gives you some information. Get started, next. And then I'll choose which type of business I have. In my case, it is an LLC. Next. So sometimes, even though we've added the details properly in the business portfolio info, Meta may ask us to add the details again. That's completely okay. May sometimes not have. Sometimes it may not have been, sometimes these details may have not been updated yet. That's completely okay. We'll just go with the name again, add it the same way we added it earlier. So uppercase as we agreed. If I have any alternative business names, most probably there isn't. The street address here, according to the trade license again. The locality, again, same as the trade license. Town and city, county and region. In our case, it's both Dubai. Zip code is 4 zeros. The phone number has to match exactly what you have on your trade license. And then the website, it needs to be, again, an active website that Meta goes and check. AI will go and fetch the information there. We need to have an email that Meta can send us the OTP to in order to complete the verification process. So I'll click on next here. Sometimes you may see that Meta has given you an option to choose a business account that's already there. Most of the times, especially if it's your first time, you don't need to claim anything. And in order to eliminate any errors, just go with my business isn't listed. And then click on next. This is the part we talked about earlier on how Meta sends us the OTP code. It gives us a few options. 3 of them is through the phone number, and then there's the email. The problem with the phone number, and this is a rare case that we rarely use, we don't recommend that we go with the phone number, because in a lot of times that we've tried with it, Meta at first gives us a rejection and then we need to apply again, which wastes at least a week of our time and the client's time. So let's just go with the email. We always recommend that you go with it, and see here that Meta is asking us to have an email at the domain of the website we just provided earlier. I'll then click on next. This is where we upload our documents. So you have multiple options. We go with the second one, which is the business registration or license document. Then click on upload. I uploaded a dummy document for demo purposes here. I then have a second option, which asks if my document includes my business phone number, and sometimes Meta asks if the document includes both the phone number and the address. In my case, in the case of a trade license from Dubai, it does have both pieces of information, so I just click on next. And this is where I provide the correct email that I want to receive the OTP code on. I have full freedom on which email address I want to receive the OTP. It could be info, it could be my email. In this case, I'll just go with my email and click on send. Now Meta is going to send me the code to my email. I go to my inbox, add the code that Meta sent me, click on next, and then I'm good to go. Once I complete the verification step, Meta announces that it usually takes around 48 hours for us to get the verification. Usually we get it earlier, but at most of the times we just get it after 2 days. Now, if there were any issues with the information, or Meta made a mistake, or the website was offline, or the document had any issues with Meta, or the document was not being parsed by Meta, Meta will let us know that the verification has not been successful, and then they will ask us to redo the verification once again. A lot of times we just go back again to the security center, check the information. We make simple changes if there are any errors. So for example, what I usually do is I go inside, I click on get started again, next. For the website, I make sure that I choose the correct format. A lot of times when we submit the HTTPS, it works fine. If there were any issues with this format, I add www. before the domain. And most of the times this works. Is just to give Meta some variation to show them that we've changed something, even though it could be an AI issue on their end. And then we click on next to upload the same document and go forward with the same steps. This will ensure that you get your verification as fast as possible. Now, the first time you get a rejection, Meta may take a little bit more time to verify this information because they may get an agent, an engineer on their end. The verification status should look like something. Let me switch to another account and try to redact the information just to show you how it looks like. So this is how it's gonna look like. This is how our verified account will look like. Business verification, select your verification use case. Basically, it's gonna be setting up a WhatsApp account. And then the status of verified next to it. The cool thing about being verified is that Meta now knows. We are a legit business. We provided the documentation, we have a website, and all of the legal information that Meta needs. Our outbound limit will be set to 1,000 a day, while if you don't verify the account, it will only be 250 a day. In other terms, you can reach out to 250 contacts in a single day. Once you get verified, you'll be able to send up to 1,000 contacts a day. Of course, the number of received messages will be unlimited. Additionally, because you're now verified, this 1,000, if you keep reaching it day after day and your clients are reading the campaign messages you're sending, Meta will increase your limit from 1,000 a day to 10,000 a day. And then if you keep repeating the same process, your clients are actually responding, they're reading and all of that, Meta is going to increase the limit to 100,000 a day instead of 10,000. So it is really important for us to verify your account to ensure that we're working according to Meta's policies. And we also protect your number from getting reported and give it better credibility against any reports that some clients may have.